About 1.5 million years ago, a leopard ate one of your ancestors, head first. We know because we still have the skull. Two fang holes punched through the top, lining up perfectly with a leopard's jaw found in the same cave. For most of the human story, you were not the predator. You were the snack. So here's the question this whole thing is really about. How did that animal, slow, soft, clawless, eaten before lunch, become the single most feared creature on the planet? Because it did. And every animal alive can still feel it. Right now, a deer freezes at your scent. A bird scatters when you open a door. They're reacting to something your ancestors did so long ago that the animals only kept the warning, not the reason. We're going to find the reason, and it runs through a punctured skull, a trick with your own legs that should be illegal, and the moment humans walked onto fresh land and every giant on it quietly disappeared. We started at the bottom. For the first couple million years, we lost. Constantly. No claws, no fangs, and a top speed that loses a foot race to a house cat. Leopards ate us. Hyenas ate us. A giant eagle used to lift our children off the ground. We have that skull too, talon marks still in the eye sockets. Every contest, the animals won. Every single one. So what flipped it? Not the spear. That shows up far too late to explain this. The thing that saved us was stranger. And it started with one move no prey animal had ever pulled. We stopped fighting one at a time. And the move that still has animals running today grew straight out of it. Picture a leopard creeping up on a lone early human. Easy meal. It had done this 1,000 times. Except this human isn't alone. There are 30 of them. They've all turned around, and they're all bending down for rocks. One ape is lunch. 30 apes with a plan is a problem evolution had never written a counter to. So the predators backed off, which gave us breathing room, and we used it to invent something worse. Picture one hunter and one antelope on open grass, at noon, the hottest part of the day. The antelope explodes away, 40 miles an hour, gone. The human just walks after it, doesn't run, walks. Finds it in the shade, walks at it again. The antelope bolts again, but it can't sweat the way we can. No fur, no cooling. So every sprint dumps more heat into a body with nowhere to put it. An hour. 2. The human is still coming, still calm. And eventually, the antelope's own muscles cook it from the inside. It falls over, and the human strolls up and finishes a hunt that needed no weapon at all. You can outrun a human for a minute. You cannot outrun one for an afternoon. And here, it stops being a fair fight at all. Wherever these new humans spread, the giants vanished. Mammoths, ground sloths the size of cars, saber-tooths. In the Americas, dozens of huge species blink out right around the window people arrive. Scientists genuinely argue over how much was us and how much was a shifting climate. That part isn't settled. But one detail hangs over the whole fight. The giants survived longest on the islands humans reached last. The animals that got time to learn what we were lived. The ones that met us cold did not. And that fear never went away. We can still measure it. In 2015, a researcher named Chris Derimont pooled 300 studies and found that even now, humans kill the full-grown adults of a species up to 14 times more often than any wild predator. Everything else takes the young, the old, the weak, the easy one. We walk past the easy one and kill the strongest animal in the herd, in its prime. Nothing in nature does that. So nature learned to fear us, specifically. How deep does that fear run? In 2023, a team led by Liana Zanet hid speakers at African watering holes and waited. When an elephant or a giraffe came to drink, the speakers played one of two sounds: a lion snarling, or a few people having a calm, ordinary conversation. Across 19 species, almost every animal fled the talking humans faster and harder than the lion. The sound of people chatting frightened them more than an apex predator. They never saw what we did on that grassland. They inherited the terror anyway. So this was never really a story about hunting. It's the story of the exact moment your species stopped being food. And the animal kingdom keeps that kind of memory far longer than we do. Every deer that freezes, every bird that scatters when you step outside, isn't reacting to you. It's reacting to what came before you. You inherited the most fearsome reputation on Earth, and you didn't lift a finger for it. You catch spiders in a cup and carry them outside. The animals never got the update. To everything out there, you're still the thing that walks and never stops.